Alright, so I'm Ghost, Vince, Alyssa, whatever you might know me by, that's me. So you know, just here with one of my sketchbooks from, I believe, 2018 to kind of 2019 a little bit. Just kind of figured that I would flip through it, see what's going on in here, and yeah. So let's get to it, I guess. My first page it was just a cover with the dragon. Let me actually, you know what? Why don't I, give me just one moment there. Because it actually has my name on it, so yeah, that is the page that I, you know, for my spring break, it was going to be an 8-day vacation. I figured, why don't I challenge myself a little bit, try to fill this entire book. I got it smaller than I usually do, and I wanted to fill the whole thing within that 8 days, but obviously did not happen. So, give me 1 second. Got these here, and honestly, I used to not fill my pages as much as I used to. So, as much as I do now, I used to not fill them very much, but now I kind of have been better at it. But got my character Quill here. He spoke out of turn, and with a ruthless leader, got his face clawed a little bit. Yeah, he's part of an RP with a couple other people. Not just a couple, a lot of other people. But I believe it is no longer active, so he's just kind of chilling. This is another character for an RP, Osiris. He kind of stole this idea from first episode of, on Netflix, the Love, Death, and Robots series. Can't wait for the new episodes that are supposed to come out, but I kind of stole the different pronged idea. It's easier to explain if you've seen it, you know, like anyways, if you've seen it before, you'll know where this is from. You'll kind of know what I got going on there. But yeah, he's an android, and yeah, some more stuff for an RP. This just kind of a sketch to kind of, I don't know, make something, but wasn't really going anywhere. This was a sketch for on my road trip. On the road trip down to Florida for this whole spring break, didn't really have much else to do but sit in the car for, I think it was a whole day, maybe a day and a half or so for the trip down there. And so I just started sketching what the car looked like, and you've got me in my seat here, the door, front driver's seat there, passenger seat would be here, my little sister's in the chair over here with all of our blankets and stuff in the center. Yeah, got a couple characters there, just kind of practice some drawing heads, and got my Arizona tea can here. This was a character that I bought with a friend of mine. Then we've got an adopt over on this side that I believe was already sold. I don't know, it's been so long. But got some ideas for school projects here for my senior year. It was we're supposed to create 2 pieces that would accompany each other and kind of tell a story. And the first was like fantasy, you know, basically living in your own world. And then the other one was these people are completely, they're inside virtual reality experiences, but on the outside they are in like stasis pods, just dying and wasting away. Literally just the plot of Sword Art Online, you know. So pretty much anyways. Got my Osana Vins there, more of Osiris over on this side. This was an idea for a mug that I was making in ceramics. This was either a payment or commission for another user on Warriors Amino. Got some more sketches here for school projects. Then, yet again, more school project stuff. I ended up going with this one here. Got 2 more OCs, Ash and Deuce, which both hot men, you know. Then was sketching out ideas for a tiefling character for a D&D campaign that never actually got off the ground. More characters here, just kind of sketches, getting in the mood. I don't believe they're OCs or anything like that. Neither are these. This one was another commission for another commissioner payment there. This one was of a character that I had recently bought from a friend. Got 2 more commissions here, then sketches for an RP that I was trying to create with some friends. Didn't get very far, but it was still fun to plan. Then another commission up here, an adopt that I planned out, and then another one of my OCs. Got more characters for RPs here. I ended up going with the name Octavia. Got a couple names over here that I might have gone with, but then this was her finalized design here. Then we've got more Vins at the top. I believe this one was a payment for somebody. Then for 2019 Art Fight, I was a part of that, and these were the sketches for that before I made them digital. Then more Vins over here. I believe this was going to be a commission that didn't really work out. Then I got poster ideas up at the top that was for, supposed to be for an RP. Like, it was supposed to promote that RP that I was working on with friends, but then we never actually made anything. Then this, I wasn't feeling too good, so I made that. 2 more OCs here. Another really old OC over here. I actually don't draw people very often, so that's kind of interesting. You can kind of tell why I don't draw people though. Got another OC that I created. I've never actually drawn them since, but I really like the idea, especially the horns and how they were formed. Got a sketch over here. 2 more adopts here. Then an entry for a contest at the top. Was planning out names for this character that I was sketching up here, and ended up going with Moss of Quiet Current. This was her final design, and then I colored everything digitally. This was another adopt that goes with the other 2 in the last page. Then got more sketches here, and I believe that I actually took this one and finalized it digitally, but it's been so long since I've done that. This one was a commission as well. Then a new character that I had bought off of a friend on Warriors Amino again. Username was Dragon Girl 203 actually. She's awesome. They're awesome. I love their art so much. Another one of that same character. Some sheep here. Yet again, that character Quill, who I always forget the claw marks through his face and his collar. I always forget it. Then we got more sketches here. I had recently bought like a white gel pen, so I really wanted to test it out and see what I could do there. I believe this one was actually like kind of snatched the idea from a picture on Pinterest because I really like the swirl through the eye. Then another one that I finished more, I believe this one I made digital. I'm not sure though, it's been so long. This was an old Steven Universe character that I actually never did anything with. I was trying to redesign them, but never got very far with it. We've got more stuff here, more Vins over here. This I actually, when I got fired, this was like the experience. I was upset, obviously, so I sketched something out to kind of make it funny. Anyways, they had like a month-long challenge that I kind of joined. It kind of pitted out halfway through there, but 2 of my OCs, my favorite OCs, Jagged Tooth and then Vins. She's my sauna, so figured, you know, among my favorite OC. An OC I wasn't expecting to love was my boy Scorchthorn. He's got like tabby stripes, but I didn't feel up to doing that with colored pencil. My least loved, Cole. Oldest versus youngest, my original very first OC, Soul, who had like these big fern ears and everything. He's gone through so many changes since then, but that was his like original design pretty much. Then we've got Thane over here, who I had just bought. Friendship, Snake, and my other guy Sebastian, they were like best friends growing up. Then this was actually, I took inspiration from another artist that I had seen on Twitter, and I really enjoyed like the way that they drew characters and really like pushed shapes, especially like having a big end and a small end, and just kind of the weight and everything. Drew a couple of my friends' cats. I draw a lot of cats, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. We've got day 6 enemies, Jagged Tooth and Clyde. Clyde killed Jagged Tooth's foster mother, basically. So she's not too fond of him. Then we've got this is Soul's current design, actually, and then we've got him over here as well versus his initial design. So yeah, very fun to draw with the the curvy lines and such. Got a crocodile skink here. Not too great at drawing them, but kind of started getting the hang of the face down here, but still didn't quite get it. This thing, not sure what that is, but kill it with fire, like I said. Then we've got my girl Melody here, and I believe that I actually went through and made a full design for her, but then never actually did anything with it. Then we've got Story Regrets for day 9, which was killing Cloudbelly, Jagged Tooth's foster mom. And I wasn't really happy with the execution because it was so long ago and I wasn't really as experienced with creating stories as I am now. But I definitely did not, looking back, I definitely did not enjoy how dirty I did her, you know? Gee. Got some more sketches here. Then I believe this one was a commission. Ooh, jeez. More sketches there. Clouded leopard character I was working on. Then over here I was working on really getting flow for characters, for cats especially. More sketches. More of the snow leopard there. Some more characters that I was just kind of developing, just kind of getting in the habit of stuff. Not sure. I think this one, I don't know if I grabbed that idea from an artist on Instagram or not. Usually I write down their username somewhere on the page just to kind of show, you know, where I got it from. But I'm not sure, it's been so long. Got another character here, Night Whisper, who the idea for her was that she's so protective of her apprentices and her family that she's obsessed with them, basically, and it would take great lengths to protect them or get rid of anything that she saw as a threat. I never really did much with her, but I really like her design. It's definitely different than anything else that I have going on. And over here I've got, I was trying to draw myself as a chibi. Obviously it didn't work. Obviously it didn't work out too well. Then we got more sketches here. And then my character Soap, which he's a worm on a string with legs. Thought that was cool. Got more of him here. I really enjoyed drawing him just because you just take a marker and just scribble, just make a little squiggle lines and off you go, you know? Then here, I don't know if you can really see it very well, but it's a style study for Pine Tree Villain. I basically just copied 2 of their sketches that they had posted on Instagram, and I really love the way that they draw characters, especially with the expressions, the mouths, nose, eyes, ears. I love it so much. So I was just trying to take that and make it kind of incorporate it into my style a little bit. And so, you know, looking back, I kind of can see that now, a little bit of that inspiration with the way that I currently draw. But yeah. Then we've got another one over here as well where I was kind of trying to make it my own, but still kind of take their idea. Anyways, yeah. Got more sketches there. This one, another one for Dragon Girl 203 on Warriors Amino. I love their art so much. I can never say that enough, honestly. Then we got my Gasfana Vins. She's gone through so many changes. She's gone through so many changes. I don't know why my video ended, but she's gone through so many changes. I don't think I actually made this into a full reference page, a full digital page, but I know that I did make this into a drawing there. I believe this one was turned into an adopt, but it's based off of boar stripes there. I had seen something similar to that on Twitter. Usually I write the name of like artists that I snatch from, but you know, obviously I didn't with that one. Got more ideas here. I believe this is from that, you know, like that iconic Tumblr post about like how would dragons sleep if they slept like giraffes, like, or something like that. That just kind of made me make that. But then got another couple stuff there. I believe I was trying to make a different design for Soul, but I didn't really like it that much, so I kind of abandoned it. They've got more going on here. I was trying to revamp a character because their original design just looks so ugly. And then over here, these are from like forever ago. Sketches from like just planning things, not forever ago. I meant sketching things out for bigger projects, you know, just kind of rambling ideas. And I think that I had, since there's such a time jump from when these are made. Yeah, this is the end. I was going back to try to kind of fill pages, but obviously I never did that. But yeah, I think that's about it. I've got more sketchbooks to look through, but this video is long enough, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, I will say I definitely, looking back, can tell like where I've improved and where I haven't, you know? These still look very similar to the way that I draw now, currently, in like January 2021, you know? So I can kind of see differences and similarities as you do when you look back at old sketches. So yeah, that was kind of fun though, being able to look back and compare myself to what I used to make. Definitely I've got some creative ideas going on in this one, you know, that I definitely don't have now. But that's just part of the fun, you know, of looking back, seeing the differences. Anyways, I think that's about gonna wrap it up for this time, you know? So see you in the next video, I guess.